show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, how ironic it is that just yesterday we did a video covering Poetic Flacco of No Jumper, allegedly opening an investigation against OTF members THF Bezu and Duty Low, or just O Block members as a whole, when he would state that he's given surveillance camera footage to the police of an altercation that was had at the No Jumper store. Remo would bring up that he was contacted by Bezu to press an issue he had with Flacco, and also included Duty Low's name when they were speaking on the incident. Now, I'm not sure what will come out of that, but the point of me telling y'all about that was the fact that Flacco had no problem admitting that he's calling the cops on whoever if he feels that he's being threatened by anybody. Flacco also bragged and glorified the fact that Atlanta rapper Jose Guapo was recently arrested during a drug raid and stated that he was the sole reason behind it because he told cops that he threatened him and was allegedly dealing drugs. Once again, we don't know how true that is, but Flacco has no problem saying that he's the reason behind Guapo's arrest, and now he was targeting O Block members. Now, Flacco is someone that speaks ill will against rappers and always have a lot to say when it comes to certain individuals. So to hear that he's out here calling people snitches, antagonizing them on social media, but when they put the pressure on him, he's calling the police. That's a very dangerous individual. Because imagine someone insulting your character, and when you address the issue, they're calling police. And this seems to be the problem now, because any and everybody are able to say or do whatever they want without consequences because they use the police as a shield. This seems to be the case here as well, personally to me, between amariblaze and Mello Buckzz. If y'all remember a couple months ago, Mello Buckzz would catch amariblaze slipping at a gathering, and Amari was beat up and trolled by Mello and her entourage. This would come about after both of them would go back and forth with each other on social media due to a feud they had over a previous song. They both made diss tracks and threats towards each other online, stating what they would do when they catch each other, but it seemed like Mello Buckzz was the only one that held to her word. Amari would go viral for a picture of her after the altercation, and of course she was trolled online, but now it's looking like she got her get back by using police, and she has no problem admitting that she was the one that had recently got Mello Buckzz arrested for attacking her. A recent mugshot of Mello Buckzz will go viral, and the back and forth between the two will begin. Both women had something to say, and I want to know what y'all think after y'all hear what Amari's response was to people calling her a snitch. The reason I say that is because she is supposed to be a drill rapper who raps about doing X, Y, and Z, but yet she called the police. Some people actually agree with her calling the police and some don't, so after hearing what she had to say, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Now, amariblaze would take to Facebook to respond to the backlash of pressing charges on Mello Buckzz, as she would say, quote, "Prime example of fronting your ish for the internet. You know damn well you sick as F in there. I hope every last one of y'all feel this ish, cause I don't give a F. Y'all got me confused as F. It's the simple fact you thought you could do this and get away with it. Stop thinking you a bully. Wouldn't no cops be involved if an MF would've gave me a fair one. And the internet wanted me to keep it in the streets so bad, that's why all y'all homies dead now. Y'all do know that would have started a bloodshed war, going back and forth trying to be one up for the internet. Why would I give somebody with no morals that much energy? Give me my money and enjoy y'all bunk beds. And stop saying I picked with her. She started with me and I exposed her. Stop being musically biased and use y'all little ad brains." Now, to be honest with y'all, it seems like the scrutiny and the trolling was kind of getting to her, and she had no other way of getting back because, I mean, everything was on camera. You seen her face, you seen the video. She pretty much lost the little battle that they had. So her only get back, I guess, was to press charges. And like I said, she felt humiliated, embarrassed, and I guess she did what she felt was right. to her. Alright, now in another post, she would say, quote, more behind bars, laughing emojis, kissing faces. Pretty much she just trolling back, right? I guess this is her time. She feels that it's her turn to troll now. And like I said, y'all gotta be mindful of people like this, man, because you could end up in dangerous situations with a person that got no problem talking to the law. But in another post, she would say, quote, how y'all mad I exposed her for trying to bully and play with my funds? And all that led up to her doing what she did and now in jail. I was never in the wrong. All you outsiders, shut the F up and post her bail. Sit front row at her trial too. In another post, she would say, quote, I'm not in the gang. I don't gotta abide by no street code. Next caller, good night, my baby. Now, Mello Buckzz would respond on Facebook as she would say, quote, big fat snitch, ab, back, meat falling on both sides of your body like a volcano. Then another one, she would say, quote, dissing and trolling me, then opening a case cause you got put through a window for it is mad work. Hashtag Snitch K out now. And she actually does have a song called Snitch K out right now, if y'all want to go check it out. Now in another post, she would say, quote, MS be mad as hell when they get caught. You wasn't that hard to find. You huge as hell. Easy target. And she just pretty much laughed about it. Now, judging from the online mugshot and jail information, I think Mello Buckzz goes back to court on the 19th. So I guess you would just have to see what's going on then. But it's kind of crazy, and this is why I say a lot of people use the civilian cards. They like to say I'm not in no gang, but at the end of the day, you can't talk or try to insult somebody or try to act like you something you're not, and then once the pressure come on, the next you know you want to play the civilian card. You know, whether you're in a gang or not. If you say something, you got to be able to back it up. Simple as that. So now that y'all heard what both individuals had to say, y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think that Amari pressing charges on Mello is okay? Or do y'all think Amari wrong for getting police involved and she was making diss songs and threats online as well? Now, I'm assuming the reason Amari says that she got police involved is because Mello and her entourage jumped her instead of giving her the fair one, and also got stabbed in the process, and she says that her bag was stopped according to her. Now here's my thing. There's no rules when it comes to war, and I'm sure Amari knows that. You can't tell someone how to go to war with you, so if you know you got beef and you moving around freely in places, especially like Chicago, you just asking to get caught up, right? You supposed to be on point at all times. And she's actually lucky that that's all that happened to her. You know, that she was jumped. Because we're living in a time where nobody's even fighting these days. Everybody's using weapons and taking people's lives. So to get jumped or beat up, that's the least of your concerns. So my take on it is this. She's absolutely wrong because she was antagonizing the situation and acting like she was about that life. But when the pressure came, as a result of her actions, she folded and played the civilian card. You know, you wasn't a civilian when you was making diss songs. You wasn't a civilian when you was going back and forth on social media, so why play a civilian now? You know, like, what did you actually think was going to come out of that when you actually seen Mello Buckzz? And this is why I tell y'all all the time, stay out the streets. If you ain't about that life, don't act like it. And if you are in the streets, be careful because you're going to come across situations like this where people start bending the rules based on who it's referring to. You never go to the police if you call yourself in the streets or making any type of drill songs or want to be in the drill culture. But like I said, everybody have their own opinions on whatever it is. So it just is what it is. Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Once again, what's your opinion? Do you think amariblaze was wrong for calling the police and pressing charges? Or do you think it was the right thing to do? Jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.